You know the $10 guy, right? Yeah, probably not. His name is Alexander Hamilton, former Secretary of State. Our $10 was born in St. Kitts in 1755. Or so we think. Long story short, his father left, his mother died, and his cousin committed suicide, leaving him all alone. After that, he came to the great country of America, where the slaves were being slaughtered and borne across the seas. He studied and tried to make a life for himself at a young age. He went to New York's King College. After that, he meets our good old Mr. Washington and becomes a lieutenant at Yorktown during the Revolutionary War. Long story short, America wins the war and he becomes the Secretary of Treasury, right next to Mr. Washington as president. And Thomas Jefferson, Secretary of State, a man who Hamilton hated. Well, I mean, there were more people, but they're not important to the story. They ran the United States. During this time, Alex met the love of his life, Eliza Schuyler, and our villain, Aaron Burr, in New York. And that's what you missed on...
This is absolutely ridiculous. Why does everyone have to be so political?
You know what you have to do, sir.
Yes.
It's your shot first!
Are you sure about this? Think of what might happen.
It's too late for that.
Wait, hold up. I guess I need to explain this a little bit more. My name is Aaron Burr. Yes, that's me. And I have a very logical explanation for this whole business. It all started in 1791. I stole the Senate seat from Philip Schuyler, Hamilton's powerful father-in-law.
And the Senate seat goes to Aaron Burr.
Woo!
Congratulations, my friend. It is well deserved.
Yes, let's drink to that tonight.
Drinks for everyone. How could he beat me? A non-federalist beat me, Philip Scott.
Hamilton was angered by this decision, but I might have also possibly published something Hamilton wrote in 1800. It was called The Public Conduct and Character of John Adams, Esquire.
Sir, please, look at this. Sir, Aaron Burr published your document on John Adams.
What? This will cause a great rift in the Federalist Party. I attacked at John Adams in this letter. Why would he do this?
Your guess is as good as mine.
The shots have been fired.
This made us more of enemies, but America had to see this. Hamilton, however, shot back by destroying my life and career. He secured Jefferson a spot as president against me. He wrote letters to Henry Gray Otis, a Federalist and Massachusetts senator and representative.
Men, this is a letter from Hamilton. I think you should read it. We should all trust Hamilton. He's had years of experience in the political world.
Is it true what Hamilton says, that all Burr thinks about is
He doesn't
himself?
think that Burr would be very agreeable in office. He thinks that Jefferson would be a much better president.
You mean the man who's in love with France.
Federalists believe that Jefferson will destroy our financial system.
And the people believe he's an atheist and only cares about politics.
But it's either him or Burr. Just something to think about.
I was so close, but Jefferson won 10 states when I only won 2. Then in 1804, if Alexander had not ruined my life enough, he stopped me from becoming the New York governor. He talked to the New York Federalists to vote against me. This was the last straw.
This is really interesting. Inspirational.
I choose to lose.
We have to follow his advice.
That was the last straw. But one more incident occurred. It was at a dinner party. Let's just say some things got out of hand.
No.
Men, tonight we celebrate...
Sir, what are your thoughts on Aaron Burr at the moment?
Burr. Ha! He did not win either election. He is also
I need to particularly know exactly what he said. It would embarrass me too much. All you need to know is that Dr. Charles D. Cooper was there to write it all down. Then I challenged him. It was obvious what I had to do. There was not enough room in the world for both me and Hamilton. Because of these things, I knew I had just one shot. I challenged him. Now we can get back.
Somebody, get a doctor! I need a drink.
Hamilton died the next afternoon next to his wife. After that, I went back to office, even though the public was outraged. I was charged for murder in both New York and New Jersey. I actually finished my term, and the charges were dropped, but I continued life. In 1807, however, I was brought to trial for possibly leading a military charge against Spanish territory. This and multiple other charges are what ended my political career. I shot Alexander Hamilton. On July 11th, 1804, I did, because I was distressed over the fact that I had failed my chance at presidency of the United States or governor of New York. If I had given this more thought, Hamilton would have continued to change America for the next 50 years after his death. I will forever be the villain of this story. I died in 1836 due to multiple strokes. That was the end of my story and Hamilton's. Nothing was ever the same after he died. Nothing was ever the same.